So today's video is about a subject that is a little bit delicate, complicated. I want to talk about the transition, the rock bottom, death. And to a lot of people, it's a little bit uncomfortable to talk about that, but we have to talk about it in order to give comfort to somebody else's heart and soul. I'm here with my son.
Hi, how are you guys?
Chopping garlic, something that I do just once a year so my fingers won't stink. And today is a special day because 49 years ago, I remember like it was yesterday. I was at home sitting on the couch. It was a brown leather Chesterfield couch with the buttons, and my mother arrived home crying. It was a difficult time for my mother. She was pregnant of my little sister, baby. And by the time my grandmother that used to live with us was really sick. And that day, that special day, my mother arrived home crying. And I asked her, "Why are you crying, Mama?" And she said, "Your grandma just passed away." I thought, okay, she just passed away. I knew this was going to happen eventually because she was getting, she was not only old but sick and more sick. And I asked my mother again, but why are you crying? She said, "You don't understand because you're just 6, but I am not going to see my mother ever again." And I said, "No, Ma, you are wrong. Of course you're going to see her. We are all going to the same place. And she will be there waiting for you, waiting for me, and waiting for all of us." I was 6. Nobody taught me that. I just knew clear in my heart that was the truth, and we are about to see her again someday. That this was not a goodbye forever. It was just a farewell, not a goodbye forever. There is no forever goodbye in this case of death. But then time passed. I had a big family. I had this very special person in my life. She was my aunt. She was my mother's older sister. And she used to take care of us when my mother and my father traveled. She was that special person that couldn't ever say no to me. She would give me everything I wanted. She was so caring and so sweet and kind. And she also made the transition. So this was the first time that I remember I had this kind of experience, an extra body experience while I was sleeping when I was around 15. It was the first of many. By the way, I've made a video especially about out-of-body experiences, the dreams that we unfold and we walk in the spiritual, the astral realm. Because only your physical body sleeps and it's got the need to stay there in bed and to rest. Our soul does not have this need. We are eternal spirits living an experience of being squeezed in a body. And we receive this body from our father and our mother once we come to earth in order to come here to be reborn again in another reincarnation. And once we are here, we learn how to love, to evolve as eternal souls, to make up for the things that we did in other lives, to learn how to love unconditionally, to be grateful for everything, to evolve as souls, to fulfill our dreams, to make a part of this transition. We have this, we must evolve as individuals and to also help Earth, our beautiful home, planet Gaia, to evolve as consciousness. So we come to Earth, we receive this body, we live here for a while. What is 80, 90, 100 years when you face eternity? It's nothing. It's like a drop of water in an ocean. So we are eternal spirits. We come here many times, and you cannot lose anybody. You can lose your keys, you can lose your glasses, but when somebody dear to your heart makes the transition to the other side, to the fifth dimension, to the spiritual realm or astral realm, you can call it as you want, as you wish. Doesn't matter the name that you give for it. It's just a temporary time that you spend out of each other. We are always, hi Sujin, we are always going to find again those loved ones to our hearts. If you think that after you die, you just go to heaven or to hell, well, think again. That's not true. We go to the astral realm, and once we are there, there's a lot of things to do. You have to plan your next reincarnation. You have to choose carefully who's going to be your father, who's going to be your mother, who are going to be the best teachers for the lessons that you have to learn here on Earth. And sometimes you are going to have, as a brother and as a sister, somebody that you had some problems in the past. Don't you see sometimes brother and sister that hate each other? But that's not the rule. The rule is that people that are always coming back to the same families are our soul family. So we have many lives, and today is not only the birthday of my grandmother's transition to the other side, it's also a special day because it's the birthday of my nephew, João. Oh, talking about João, I dreamt about him even before he was born. I dreamt that I was out of my body and I saw my father and my grandmother. My father had already also made the transition. And they came to me with this little boy, this baby. And I hugged him and I took him back to Earth. Since I knew I was not going to get pregnant, then I asked my sisters, "Are you pregnant?" And they both said no. But what I didn't know is that one of them was trying to. And 3 months later, ta-da! There he was. She was pregnant, and I said, I know it's going to be a boy because I already saw him. So this video is not only about death, but this video is also about rebirth. It's about the magic of life. And life is like this, it's like a train. Some people get in the train in a station, some other people get out in another station, and we are here all together with our soul family. And life is magical. It is a gift, an opportunity for us to evolve, to be a part of this planet Gaia that is in transition right now to be a place where there will no longer any more souls that are resonating with crimes or with bad feelings, that are only positive. This is going to be a wonderful place to our kids, to our grandkids, and we must be part of this transition in Earth. And it is a very exciting time to be alive. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click click in this video here. You are going to find it very interesting. In both videos, I teach about the dreams and about reincarnation. Please put a like on this one and see you in the next video.